Hi, I'm Mumphy. This is my 2020 Toyota Tacoma, and in today's video we're going to talk about 5 future mods that I'm planning to do on my Toyota Tacoma. Hopefully these 5 mods will help you in your future build and give you some ideas to consider. Let's get into the video. First one is going to be talking about armor, and that kind of covers a lot of things, you know, especially if you're going off-road, doing rock crawling or overlanding. Armor is going to be a big part of that. Along with armor, it kind of breaks down into these subcategories as well. They come down to skid plates, rock sliders, control arm covers. Skid plates are good to kind of make sure that you're covering up the vitals underneath the engine. That's kind of your oil, fuel tank, and stuff like that. So I highly suggest doing, you know, obviously the first skid plate, but also look at doing a fuel tank skid plate as well. The second one's going to be rock sliders. You don't want to do the factory steps. Those aren't really true rock sliders. So I highly recommend doing rock sliders. It's going to protect that panel right underneath the doors. Because if you ding that, it's very, very expensive to fix. Next is control arms, upper and lower, mostly the lower. A lot of the stuff that, a lot of the armor you want to get is for underneath the truck. So the lower control arms, even a differential cover is important as well, and then obviously your front and rear bumpers. You definitely want to get something that's a high clearance if you're doing some heavy rock crawling. That'll just help with any obstacles that you might run into. Lighting is also really important and is a secondary mod. You want to look at roof racks, ditch lights, chase lights, fog lights, and even a front bumper light. You got to see where you're going on the trails, especially at night. So having a bunch of light for the truck is going to be helpful. All right, it's getting a bit too warm outside. Time to hit in, get some AC going, and continue this video where it's just a little bit cooler. Mod number 3 is power. You want to be able to run all of that electrical. So my plan is to run a dual battery setup. One for just kind of the starter and everything else that powers the truck, and then a secondary battery for accessories. And along with that, I plan on doing more of a fuse box setup, which I actually have ordered, so I will be doing a video on setting that up. Now, the reason that I am going with a fuse box relay is so that I can troubleshoot any electrical issues that may happen. And that way I'm not having to jump into the fuse box and see what, you know, try and figure out if there's something wrong there. I can actually go to my fuse box and my relay to double check anything and repair things more quickly. Since I'll be running everything through that, that should help solve a lot of issues. The next mod number 4 I plan on doing is going to be storage. Now, storage is going to be an important aspect because, you know, when you're out on the trail, if you're hiking, you're overlanding, you're off-roading, you need a place to put all of your equipment. So for me, it's going to be a roof rack, a bed rack, and then maybe even a molly system in the bed to hold essential gear down. You know, be able to put some cases on top, maybe even some max tracks, extra fuel, water, all that's going to be important when you're out on the trail. And mod number 5 is habitat. So currently I do not have a rooftop tent. I do not have a bed tent. I don't have any of the storage that I'm talking about. That's why these are all 5 future mods. I do have a container with all my camping gear. So habitat is going to be the tent, maybe an awning, so that way I have some shade, especially out here in the desert areas. Perhaps even kind of a shower, you know, so that way you're not getting all nasty. But habitat is going to be important. Currently what I have is just a regular ground tent. I've got, you know, an inflatable mattress, working on getting all my cooking stuff together. So this is definitely things that I'm figuring out as I go along building my rig. This is all relatively new to me because I haven't been doing a whole lot of camping throughout my life, and I'm trying to get back into it. I did it as a little kid, and when I had, you know, my parents taking me out and basically taking care of you know, all the food and everything like that. So now I'm trying to remember all that stuff and apply it to my Tacoma, just trying to get out there. So those are my 5 mods that I'm looking at doing. Let me know what you're planning on doing with your Tacoma, if you're doing an overlanding rig, a camping rig, just an off-road rig. Love to hear what you guys are doing with yours and what mods you're putting on your Tacoma. If you like this video, please hit the like button, share, subscribe for more videos. I have more installs coming down the line. Thanks for joining me on this video, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.